Very good afternoon. So today's topic of discussion would be a laboratory experiment on design and analysis of algorithm, a laboratory program. So let us go through with the first experiment. It says, create a Java class called student with the following details as variables within it. Now here the variables that have been used are USN, name, branch, and phone. The question says, write a Java program to create n student objects and print the USN name, branch, and phone of these objects with suitable headings. Now here what we are doing is, we are creating n student objects where each and every object is going to consist of these attributes or these variables within them. Always the execution of a the execution of a Java program starts from main method. Public static void main string s. We have declared a variable within the main method, that is int num, integer variable num has been declared, and system.out.println enter the number of students. It is going to ask for the number of students to be entered. Now, just like how we are using scanf in case of C programming language, we are going to use scanner statement in Java language. To accept input through the keyboard, we are going to use scanner statement. This is a scanner class. Okay. Now I'll accept. Now in dot next, one by one, enter the number of students. For how many number of students I want to print USN name, branch, and phone. Each and every student will have object associated with that. Student 1 object, student 2 object, student 3 object, student 4 object, and so on, any number of objects. And each and every object, student object, will have these attributes within them. That is the aim of our program. We have to accept these attributes and then we have to print with suitable headings. So it is going to ask enter the USN. Now student v stu is equal to new student v num. So for how many number of students I have to print the details, that many number of students, I'll pass it as a parameter to student v class. Now upon execution of this statement, an object of student v would be created, student v class would be, an object of student v class would be created, and that num variable would be passed as a parameter to this constructor, student v constructor. So the control would come to this part here, that is student v class, and these things will be initialized. Next what happens is, so one by one it is going to ask enter the USN. For I is equal to 0, for example, if I have taken 3 students, I is equal to 3. 0 is less than 3. Condition is true. When the condition is true, what should I do? I should execute these set of statements. So stu of 0 is equal to new student v. System.out.println enter the USN 0. So I'll accept. In dot next int stu of 0 dot USN. I'll accept. Then enter the name. For 0th student, I'll accept the name. For 0th student, I'll accept the name. Next, enter the phone number. For 0th student, I'll accept the phone number. Then for 0th student, I'll accept the branch number. Similarly, for 1th student, I'll accept the USN, name, phone number, and branch respectively. For second student also, I'm going to accept the USN, name, phone number, and branch respectively. And I would be incremented to 3. Num is equal to 3 as I have mentioned previously. So 3 less than 3, condition is false. When the condition is false, what happens? The control comes out of this for loop and the control would go to the next statement that is appearing after the end of for loop. You can see system.out.println, 3 students informations are read. For here goes the display of the students. System.out.println, this thing, however it is given in the system.out.println statement, the same thing would be printed as it is. For I is equal to 0, 0 less than stu dot length. For I is equal to 0, 0 less than stu dot length, student dot length. Like now I have taken stu as an object of student v class. This object will be referring to 3 objects. This object reference will be referring to 3 objects. So 0, 1, 2, stu dot length. As long as it is less than 2, Once it is going to print the respective USN number, respective name, respective branch, and respective phone number of the student. Once it becomes greater than 2, the condition is violated in for loop and the control comes out of the for loop. This is how the program completely terminates, and finally it is going to print the output. Now if we see the sample output here, it is asking enter the number of students, it is 2, enter the USN 0. Okay, then enter the USN 0, sorry, enter the USN for 0th student. So USN has been entered here. Enter the name for 0th student, name has been entered. Enter the phone number, some number has been given here. And enter the branch, CSC has been entered. Enter the USN for first student. Finally, 2 students' informations are read here. For here goes the display of the student. So it is going to print whatever that we have input through the keyboard. This is the ultimate aim of the program. Thank you so much, friends. Thank you so much for listening.